Now, if you have a few questions I can get to this morning here in a few minutes.
Okay, we have a lot of questions. When a person dies, does he go immediately to heaven or hell? It was on this same subject.
Yeah, they go immediately to heaven and hell. Depends on whether you are right with God or not. Second Corinthians 5:8 says to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. Philippians 1:21-23, I am in a strait betwixt two, having desired to depart and be with Christ. Nevertheless, to abide in the flesh is more needful for you. James tells us in 2:26 that as the body without the spirit is dead. See, when you die, your body goes back to dust again. Your inner man goes to heaven, where they will be in heaven until the time of the resurrection of the dead. Then Christ will bring them back with him at the time of the rapture, and the dead in Christ shall rise first, and the living shall rise to meet the Lord in the air. And so shall we ever be with the Lord. Now the wicked, they go to hell immediately, because we read in the 16th chapter of Luke, the rich man in hell lifted up his eyes, being in torment. So there's one case. 14th chapter of Isaiah, verse 15, hell from beneath is moved to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up all the dead, yea, the chief ones of the earth. They that look upon you shall say, art thou become as one of us? So we know the wicked go to hell, and the righteous go to heaven. In the second resurrection, which is the resurrection of the wicked dead at the end of the millennium, we read, death and hell will deliver up the dead which were in them. So you see, they do go to hell. Death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them. In them they were judged every man according. And the righteous go to heaven. In the second resurrection, which is the resurrection of the wicked dead at the end of the millennium, we read, death and hell will deliver up the dead which were in them. So you see, they do go to hell. Death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them. In them they were judged every man according to his works. And death and hell will be cast into the lake of fire, which is the eternal hell or penitentiary of all the universe, of angels, demons, and men.